You know, when someone shows you who they are, tells you who they are, what their intentions are over and over again, believe them. You know, while we'll take a look at this video, it might look like a funeral procession out of the Middle East. It actually happened this weekend in the Midwest. Dearborn, Michigan. And no, this is not a cultural festival. This is a victory parade celebrating a conquering that took place without a single shot fired. A similar parade occurred in Houston, Texas this weekend as well. And as you can see, by the way, the women are dressed in their hijabs and only allowed to be in public with a male relative, even if it's a child, and not allowed to march alongside a man. These people, they don't want to assimilate. They want to make their way of life, their religion, Islam, the law of this land too. $14 million was spent alone on this 120,000 square foot mega mosque, again, in Dearborn, Michigan. And check out this mega mosque in Fishers, Indianapolis. It's a small suburb outside of Indiana. That thing is 13 acres. It's huge. There are also reports of a mega mosque plan for a site in Vero Beach, Florida. Controversy is also brewing in the New York City suburb of Long Island over the proposal of a massive all-boys boarding school for Muslims only, of course. I mean, I could go on and on about the number of mega mosques that are popping up all over this nation. But let me ask you this. Do you think Americans would be allowed to go into, say, Iraq, Iran, or any other Muslim-majority country and build a massive 100,000 square foot synagogue, a church? Yeah, right. Yet Democrats not only turn a blind eye to what is happening, they are extending their welcome arms to these people because they often vote Democrat.
Dr. Abdullah Al-Sayed and I may come from different places, but we're forged from the same fight.
For money out of politics, money in your pocket, and Medicare.
For all. That's the part they can't stand. That's why billionaires are spending millions to bury Abdul and this movement.
For all, because wherever you live, however you pray, whoever you vote for, I'm going to fight for you.
Yeah, fight for you. AOC, Miss, I'm from the boogie down Bronx, but I'm really from a wealthy white suburb outside of New York City. You know, I'm from the Bronx, you could tell, right? She's campaigning for fellow Democratic Socialist Dr. Abdul Al-Sayed in a crucial Senate race in Michigan. Like socialist New York City Mayor Mamdani, Al-Sayed is very open about what he believes in, which is possibly Sharia law. As you know, Sharia law is a Muslim form of government which treats women as property, among other archaic beliefs.
You can't understand a Sharia ban without understanding the Trail of Tears. You can't understand the efforts to uproot Muslim Americans without understanding the Tulsa massacre. You cannot understand the challenges we face today without understanding white supremacy.
Yeah, and speaking of white supremacy, when accused of being a sexist, Al-Sayed's response, well, that's simply a racist trope. This whole "if you don't support me, you must be a racist," it's a common theme for these self-proclaimed socialists.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.